Okay, we're here with Kevin Allen, the Manager of Public Relations for Kawasaki. Kevin, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you so much.
Exciting times, North American debut of the ZX-10R. Tell us, in your presentation you said it's the closest thing to a superbike you've ever offered to consumers.
That's right.
Elaborate on that, please.
Well, I mean, it is a platform, it is a bike that was developed in the World Superbike Championship. We started in 2011. We brought on Tom Sykes as a Kawasaki racing team rider, and he initially started the development, and then Jonathan Ray, of course, joined in 2015. But this bike takes, for example, the Showa suspension, which was developed with those riders in the championship, onto this production machine for the first time. So it's essentially a racing suspension on the front end of this bike.
Understood. Can you speak about anything else specifically learned from the World Superbike Championship besides the suspension?
Yep.
Brakes, chassis, that sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, this bike also features the Brembo M50 aluminum monoblock calipers. This is the same system they're using in the World Superbike as well. And this electronics, that's the other area that we've made the most improvements on in the racing environment, is taking all those feedbacks from truly capable world champion class riders and modifying our systems to manage the wheel spin, amount of power delivery, and then of course the engine itself has the electronic throttle valves. This is the first time that we've introduced those on a production motorcycle, and that development came within the championship as well. So you have electronic systems on the ECU, you have electronics within the engine, and then of course the suspension elements as well.
Tell us about the Bosch IMU system and the effect it has on riders and racers.
Yeah, there you go. It is really the secret sauce in this new ZX-10R. What it does is it's using the power of the ECU, which every motorcycle has. It's adding a hardware element called the Bosch IMU, Inertial Measurement Unit. And that's calculating 5 axis of freedom. So essentially 5 calculations around or 5 measurements around the bike. And then we've added Kawasaki's proprietary modeling software, which calculates a 6th axis of freedom. And that's the yaw rate. So essentially that's the ability of the motorcycle to essentially slide. On a racetrack with a very capable rider, you can control a slide in a corner to get around the corner safely and faster.
Okay. Now tell us, who would buy an H2, who would buy a ZX-10R?
Well, certainly they're different motorcycles too. They have different purposes. The H2, of course, we know is supercharged, and the supercharger delivers a totally different feel of power than this bike. Certainly the look, of course, of the H2 is different. But if you're looking to race on a racetrack, do track days, you're going to be much better off with the race type machine that is the ZX-10R.
Understood. Last question for you. When can we expect to see a ZX-10R on sale?
They'll go on sale in late December, right before Christmas time. I'll be available in dealerships. They're in production now, so coming soon.
And has the price been announced?
Well, this bike will retail at just under $16,000, which is a phenomenal price point for such an amazing bike.